Hi guys. This is a story about two girls named Ambrielle and Isabella. And basically, if you hear some background noise, this is my sister, and she has lots of energy. But basically, so boom, the story starts off about two girls and their sisters, Isabella and Ambrielle, and their mom and their dad take them on a little trip because it's it's Ambrielle's 13th birthday. And they're hyped. They went to Los Angeles and everything. And as they were coming back from Los Angeles, Isabella and Ambrielle kept complaining about how they did not feel safe and like something was not right. And the mom and the dad was probably like, y'all probably just don't feel right now because we spent a whole week in Los Angeles and it's not as wild as it is out here where we're from. And they was like, okay, you're probably right. So when they went back to school, they both gave their teachers the note talking about like they were out of town, they were not here. The teachers already know. So like they were doing online school while they were there. The teachers already knew this was going to happen. They've been going to the school since kindergarten. But yeah, the teachers already know. So one day, no, this was Monday. The same day they got back, because they got back Sunday night and school started on Monday, right? So Isabella walked to no Ambrielle walked to school and walked back from school. Isabella took the school bus because her school was in downtown. Ambrielle's school wasn't. So Ambrielle was walking home from school and she seen this girl who looked like Isabella, her sister. So she walked up to her. She said, Isabella, aren't you supposed to be on the school bus? And there was no response. So when she pulled her shoulder and turned around, it was not Isabella. It was a grown man with a pink mask on. And she screamed and she tried to run. And the grown man put like alcohol or something against her mouth and he suffocated her, now unconscious, and dragged her into this pink trunk. And she dropped her phone. And Isabella got home. She was like, hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. Where's Ambrielle? I wanted to play Roblox with her and stuff. She was like, she called us and she texted us saying that she seen you when you were supposed to be on the school bus. She was like, I was on the school bus. And she was like, huh, that's weird. And they all tried to call her. No response. They checked her location. Her location says she was at the same spot. The same spot where she texted them that she was with Isabella. They were starting to get worried. Next thing you know, this random number calls. But then they realize Ambriella has two phones. So that's her second phone. She yells, Mom, Dad, and if Isabella is with you, please make sure y'all hear this. This man with a pink mask kidnapped me as I was walking home. He dressed exactly like Isabella, had the same outfit on and the same hairstyle, just with a pink mask on. I didn't see the pink mask because he was turned around. I dropped my first phone, so I'm calling you off my second phone. Please go to she gave them the address. She said, please go there and get my first phone. That's what they did. They all drove there. They legit sprint there. Like they ran 3 red lights. Isabella went to go pick up the phone. She found it. The mom and the dad was like, "Whoo! At least we got the phone." So, as they looked away so they could turn on the car, and next thing they know, when they turned back to see if Isabella was walking back to the car, she wasn't there. But her glasses and the strand of her hair was there with the phone, and there was a blood trail. And they screamed, and everybody was like, no, we didn't see her. All the strangers that was out there, they was like, no, we did not see her. Long story short, because I have to hurry up. This unknown caller calls the phone, they said, in this low but deep voice, they was like, you already lost your daughter Isabella. You better hurry up before you lose Ambriella. Time is ticking. Tick, tick. And they hung up. So they rushed to the police station. They told them what happened. They told them the whole story. As the they was listening, they said, hold up, I'm sorry to cut you off, but this is not the first time this happened. There's been 16 cases about siblings going missing in 3 months. They said this is the 16th case. I meant the 17th case. They was freaking out. They were like, oh no, my child's... Yo, this, as they were leaving, because like something had happened, they was like, the dad said, I have to use the bathroom. The mom was like, use the bathroom. The bathroom though? A whole hour later, he comes back rushing out there. He was like, sorry, I took so long. And he has a pink mask with hair hanging out like by his pants. The mom was like, what is that? As they were talking, arguing, the policeman took a sample of the DNA on there. And they was like, this is the same DNA they found on all the things that the kids had dropped. Like somebody dropped their glasses and their phones. And then the mom was like, you kidnapped 16 other siblings plus ours, so that's 17. What is wrong with you? He had no explanation, and he had to serve 15 years in prison for kidnapping and killing. He killed one of his own. He killed one of his own kids. He killed 17 kids, but he told them what they did. The other 17 kids, they're in the back of a pink van. They're probably starving and hungry. Meanwhile, every time this random person called the mom phone, the dad always managed to disappear. So that's how you know it's the dad.